So I'm gonna tell you how the rich stay wealthy in Miami. And this will make sense to everyone. And if you can take this information and expand on it, you'll know what it is out here. So most people, when they come to Miami Beach, when they move in here, a lot of people that's already here come to start a new life or to run from an old life. And sometimes you make it, sometimes you don't. In order to do that, you depend on resources. These resources are called organizations that help you find a place to live, help you get a job, and get your shit in order. Whenever you go homeless, you have any domestic violence issues, things like that, these organizations are created to help people, right? Cool. What happens is they have these housing communities, circles, shelters that are there to do that. And they get people that need social security cards, you need your license, you need your birth certificate, you need all of this personal information to get whatever you need to be stable in Florida, right? To progress and to thrive, right? So you got to give these organizations in these communities your info. You give them your name, you give them your social security number, you give them they got all of your personal info. Now, the majority of the people that get chosen for these big opportunities are who? The homeless, drug addicts, the people who really need it the worst. Need it the most. 9 times out of 10, though, these people can't read and write. That's why they're fucked up. That's why they're poor and can't find jobs and keep losing, because they lack the education. Now, if somebody's lacking the education of reading and writing, that means they don't know what the fuck is going on behind closed doors with their information. Again, a lot of people choose the most distraught, which are usually drug addicts, alcoholics, and people like that really choose to stay in the street. They don't give a fuck about getting a job. They don't care about none of that. They just, need some shelter. Great. What happens is most of these people come in, give them their information, and then get kicked out the program, or they fail, or or they get found doing something they're not, some type of excuse to kick them out. But guess what? All of that information is still within that organization. So just imagine all of these homeless people in the street, all of these drug dealers, all of these people who can't read and write, women, men, all of that need shelters and in the street. And all of these organizations have their private information doing fraud with it. Yeah, they hope you die. They hope you die. They got life insurances in y'all name. They got houses in y'all name. They got credit lines in y'all name. Ain't no telling what Miami has in their name under dead people or homeless people. Medicare fraud, insurance fraud, housing fraud, all of that fraud can't be fraud unless you have people's information. So what's the easiest way to get people's information? The DMV, they just got popped off, but they haven't hit shelters yet. They haven't hit these organizations.